Hey folks, Quillatine here, and welcome to the second part of our Let's Play of The Beginner's Guide, a not game made by the creator of the Stanley Parable that explores, I don't know, game design ideas, the human psyche. I'm not sure, but I think wine is going to help. Lovely. Alright. Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in the prison was like. Really? How long has it been since you got out? Years? Like I've been standing right here, working up the nerve to call you? Only a few minutes, but somehow it's already fuzzy, kind of like it never happened. But this is the worst, most desperate thing I've ever been through. How could you possibly forget it? I don't know what's happening with this guy, but... dude, I feel for you, man. I have dealt with depression and, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. I don't know what this game is about, man, but it's making me... it's giving me the feels. Anything can seem infinite when you're drenched in it. Yeah, when you're in the middle of it, it feels like it's going to go on forever. Wait, if you're me, then how did you get a call from another version... then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. What? That will free me? How does that work? Then you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Just tell me how you feel. It won't make sense. You can't know until you're out. But I promise it works. Okay, I feel afraid that nothing will ever change. Go on.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
I don't know. Ooh, snowy.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Let's go in this place. It looks nice. And I'm probably trapped again. Click the table. Oh! Who are you? Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might have to clean this entire house all by myself, and right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Don't worry about me. A place this nice, I'll be glad to stay here all night. Well, you might just be getting a little ahead of yourself there, no? Why don't we start cleaning and then you decide whether you could do it all night. I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Ooh, that was easy. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Yeah, I noticed the bed was a mess when I came in. And there's that pillow there, too. And should someone straighten out the carpet and the bookshelf? What kind of books are there? Othello. Edward. Probably some sort of Twilight book. Can't read most of it. While you're in there, why don't you straighten up the rug? Yes. All the little details matter. How did you end up doing this job? Friend dragged me along at a time when I was particularly desperate for cash. Turns out I've never felt so good doing something for money my whole life. Never did like cleaning my own home. I might have got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. Oh, speaking of demons, someone's put the couch all in a mess. Would you come out and straighten these pillows here? At least the bathroom's clean. Oh dear, looks like someone spilled a drink over the couch. By the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're there. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Yeah, make it especially cheesy. No? Oh. No, it was stupid, sorry. Never mind. Oh, come on! Hey, those dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Alright. Last I checked, the tub needed cleaning. How about you scrub as best you can? No, the bathroom is pretty clean, dude! No need to be perfect. After all, we're just human. Oh, there's some grime in there. There we go. And... yeah, I'm hoping the toilet doesn't have to be clean. There's still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom. If so, can you put them back on the shelf? Are there? Oh, right over there. Organize the shelves. Ah, it's so satisfying. I love bookshelves. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you.
But I already cleared the table.
And eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Alright. I'll be your Huckleberry. Do these chores ever end? He asked about real life. Oh, my camera's in the way of the text. No! Let's put this over here now then. But yeah, do these chores ever end? Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you have absolutely got to own it. Otherwise, it owns you. So why don't we be with the task at hand and leave the future chores to future you? Present you wants to smooth the rug in the bedroom, believe it or not. Trust me on this one.
Of all his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was, like, grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Straighten out the rug. Feels better. Looks the tub got rather dirty. Would you mind tidying up a bit? Well, yeah, alright. Cleaning can be cathartic. Earlier, when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. I don't know why it feels so weird. Why I felt so weird about saying that. I get it, that's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Yeah, you're right, it's pretty cheesy. But there's a bit of truth in it, no? Anyway, so, housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books. Would you please clean up the books? Thanks. I'll keep doing it a little longer. This is actually very relaxing. Maybe I could go over to the other door.
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace.
Question.
But, of
Do
course,
you enjoy this?
It can't last.
Ah!
The music stops, your companion is
No,
gone, it's
hey!
time to leave. The door at the top of the hill
Whoa.
is now open as well.
I can walk through
Again,
this.
you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
All right, fine. I'm kind of sad. I like the music. I think that's what it was. It was the music, and there's something that feels good about me cleaning. When I'm stressed, cleaning is one of those things I do, especially in the kitchen. You know, scrubbing down the counters and, I don't know, getting all the dishes done and put away. I think because the kitchen is one of those places where you work, you're trying to do things, and you know, when you're trying to cook and there's just stuff in your way, it drives me crazy. You put it away, you get the like completely open and clear counter, and it just feels good, feels super productive. Feels like, all right, now I'm ready to make something
Which is
amazing.
the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Items you love at
This
members
one
only
gets
prices.
a bit goofy.
Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to be perfect! Bah, I teleported. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know is so well developed as a person that make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how do we do it, but how do we do it effortlessly. Boo, can't say it. This is easy. It is
About
so
halfway
easy.
through the game,
It is so easy.
perspective shifts.
Being perfect is effortless. Whoa!
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Yeah, I noticed. Look at the guy sitting there, listen. What the Oh, I can move around the front. That's it. What the Wow, that is, something going on there. Alright, this is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? On the way to work, I told an LED person to start contributing to society. Kids should not follow their dreams. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Well, let me tell you right now. If it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. Doesn't make any sense. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. What the fuck is that? Being alone must be awful. Why would you say number 2? Let's say and find out. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. How come some are yellow and some are gray? If I kept going with the yellow one, would it be what the guy was supposed to say? I'm going off script. Thank goodness all of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. Drinking is not hurting my life. So those are internal thoughts probably you're not supposed to say. The yellow ones are your like face to the outside world. If you are torturing yourself trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. I'm gonna go with that one. 3. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. What is it with this game? Seek out only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? Ew, I'm developing a cyst. Gross. You understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. I mean, is he talking to himself? Or is he talking to someone else? If it's a ladder, that's kind of creepy. Whatever, let's go. You understand that you won't be happy until you love me. This is for you. It's too creepy. Let's do it. Hahaha, just kidding. Anyone want to do some ecstasy after this? There is no truth. There is no path. There is no truth. There's no path. There's no recipe to how to go through life. You just sort of do things, and things work, or maybe they don't. What if I'm not a good teacher? Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. See, it's not necessarily easiest and simplest. But there is no, like, real one-way path. And here's, like... That's one of the hard things growing up, I think. When you're young, your life path is basically in front of you. You know what you're supposed to do, right? You go to school. Then you go to high school. Then you're probably supposed to go to college or university or something. Then you'll get your job. And it's like, da-da-da-da. This is just how your life is supposed to go, right? Like, you don't really have control over your life when you're a teenager, especially. Or, you know, a child to a teenager. It's just sort of on rails. And there's a formula. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get up. You're supposed to go, you know, you're in 10th grade. Now you got math in the morning. You're going to do this. And, you know, you got to do this so you can get into a good school, so you can get into a good job. And it's not really the way it works. I mean, it can work, but the idea that it's a path, like a linear path like that in real life, is the lie. It helps, certainly, but there's lots of different ways to do it. It's not a linear path. It's, I don't know, like a stat boost or something, right? That helps you on a percentage chance to try a certain action, I guess. So there's value to it, but I think every person eventually hits that point where they realize it's not a railroaded path. And it's a very scary moment to discover that. And then you sort of get past it, and it's okay. And again, it's like, just do things. Just do stuff. It's not necessarily the easiest one, not do what is simplest. But feel what is true. I like that part of it. Holy shit, you guys, something is coming out of the back of the room. Look out. Sorry, we had to go for serious for a little too long. Everyone run! Run!
I felt pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have.
Yeah!
To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way.
Yeah, it's a lie!
Completely miss
Everyone's
all the little
fucked up!
flaws that make them painfully human.
Everyone's totally fucked up!
I think about this game a lot these days.
Everyone's totally fucked up. And once you realize that about other people, life is very different.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Ooh. Nice design, actually. Well done. Well done, Coda. Let's go on stage. The echo. Wow. Whoa, shit. Whoa! All right, the performance is beginning. Places, please. Shouldn't we be in place before the curtain goes up? Oh. Backdrop lifted. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We're at a gathering of professionals. First, you will start out leaning against this wall. Okay. Good. Stay right there. The woman across the room, in this chair, is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Where's the bathroom? Hello. Ooh, wise. Happy. Focused. Successful. Hello. Hello? That's it? That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. ¿Dónde está la baño? I'm super scared right now. I like you. Here are all my hopes and dreams. Dude, do you not know how to have, like, a human conversation? I'm super scared right now. Well, I'm not. I suppose if this is an interview, and it's like... what I'm worried about more than anything. I want to be like you. I want to be happy and focused and successful and wise. Here are all my hopes and dreams. Here are all my hopes and dreams. No, 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 no. That's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. Well, excuse me, Mr. Director. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Okay? Now, talk to her again. Boing! Oh. There's music, too. I wonder if it's random, or if it's a song. There we go. That's what I want, right in here. No, let's get it. Alright. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. That you learned to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you had to make? You must have worked really hard to get where you are. You messed it all up again. What? Come on! You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this! I just want to bounce on these things. I want to try something. Don't take the bouncy things away. Try stepping away from the stage. No! Bouncy things! Ooh, whoa. Oh, there's the lamppost. Hello. I was gonna say, I don't want to leave the stage. What's going on? I don't know why, but I'm really sad. Like, I messed up that opportunity, you know? Alright, Mr. Lamppost. It's just you and me now. I like the colored lights, though. Oh. Oh, yes. Now this is working.
Ends with this
is what it was like.
Premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone
really
other
sad
than
right
himself.
now.
And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Mobius Strip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin this game. Okay, my eyes are closed. I really want to peek right now. What's going on? I really want to peek. Alright, where's the WSD? Alright, I got it. I can watch the video afterwards to see what I'm missing. I'm going to walk forward. Nothing's happening. I think I have to look. Oh, the sound just stopped. Hold on.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Oh! This shit's coming for me. There was a giant door, then my vision went black. So I'm gonna get... Oh! You can't see either? No, I have no idea where we are. Help, help, I'm blind! Are you gonna be killed by a giant door? Apparently. SS Whisper. Oh, it's the Whisper again! What's going on? Click, click, click. Cool ship. I like it. Oh, there's a door. Truth. The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest. I'm bursting with creative energy. Nope, apparently not. I can't keep making these. That's it, that's the truth.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Koda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
One of the great fears of anyone who creates anything, musician, writer, programmer, anything like that, is that one day you'll wake up and you won't have anything left in you anymore. You won't have the energy or the ideas, or you'll just never be able to do something as awesome as what you've done before. That's happened to me. I made a website once. It was the fourth fastest growing website in the world. It was huge. It was massive. It was an insane time in my life. It was epic. And that was when I was like 24 or 25 or something like that. And I was like, I'll never make something as awesome as this ever again. Ever. And then now I'm a YouTuber fucking playing video games and shit. And, you know, with closing in on 300,000 subscribers, actually, when you add in my 2 channels, and I've got over that, and almost 100 million views. But I'll never do anything as cool as this again. Ever. And that's hard to deal with. I'm out of ideas. Keep going. Keep talking. I can't figure out how to say the thing. You're doing it. It's working. I have to work harder. We're going to be okay. I need more wine. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new. We're closing in, though, because he ends in 2011. It's December 2010. Where am I? Can't. Oh, there it is. Woo! Pretty! Ooh. What's with the music? Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, this is gorgeous! I mean, again, simple graphics, but this is... That cloud effect is great. Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. ... Weird, disjointed music. What's wrong? You look lost. Are you a tree? When I try to create, I feel empty. Oh no, what happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going, and it stopped. I wish the music would stop doing that. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far. I need to see it to know why it stopped. I'm actually not sure if this game is good for me, you guys.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
I can take you to it, but there's a problem. It's guarded by a difficult puzzle. If you can help me solve the puzzle, we'll find the machine. Deal? Deal. Perfect. Come along, I'll show it to you.
Because from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Here's the puzzle. What do you think? I've solved this puzzle before. Oh, wonderful. Can you tell me how you do it? First, you have to open the door. Now what? Now you press the switch on the inside. Ooh, it's white smoke. Should I do it while I'm outside? Now you have to close the first door. Oh. Alright, we're back outside. No. Okay. You have to open the door. Then you have to get inside, like this. Now you have to close the first door. With us inside, you see? What does that mean? I don't know. Now, just press the switch here. Ah, that was so simple.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
How that was so simple. I can't believe I never solved this before. Okay, here we are. What are you talking about? There's no machine here. Those are just words and some walls. When I try to create, I feel empty. Hello, is anyone there? I need to see it to know why it stopped. I've solved this puzzle before. The machine that kept me going and it stopped. Those are just words on the wall. The sound is insane. The sound design in this. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous, and that you love it 100% of the time. Sure, making games is easy. It feels wonderful. Why did I feel so awful when I said it? Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy. I am constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Just never stop creating and you'll never feel bad.
This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
None of this is helping. Patience, you have to trust me. I promise this will work. Please continue. It always pays off eventually. I say that all the fucking time. Yes, more. Keep
I
going.
don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
I believe this unquestioningly. I'm a vessel for certainty. Incredible. That's it. I'm free. I'm free.
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
I'm gonna take a break, you guys. I promise I'll finish this episode. I'll finish this game. But I need a quick break right now. See you guys next time. Bye.